Greetings, world and family. I am Richard, coming to you today, being Monday, May the 26th. First, I would love to give a very special shout out to my beloved sister, Carrie G, Carrie baby. And last Friday, I think it was, I went to the mail. No, it's not true. It was delivered to my door. And I got a beautiful care package of all these wonderful, organic, handmade soap from a mother and daughter company here. I believe they are in Ottawa. And they're called Floriline. And thank you so much, my beautiful Carrie. They are so beautiful, and I can tell the energy, the frequency that was put into them is with so much care and so much love. And originally there were more soaps, but you know what happens, huh? I got my momsy that got her paws into it. I got my best friend, Jenny May, and I have one in the shower. But the fragrance is so beautiful. It's not overly, it's just perfect. And again, like I tapped into the frequency, and there is so much love into this mother-daughter duo here. And Carrie, thank you so much. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually put maybe a link under the video, because yes, this is them, mother and daughter duo. And you can just see, I'm able to scan people even on a picture. So I can see if there's attachments. I can see if there's like anything mischievous happening. But no, they are wonderful. So Carrie, mwah, I will be clean for a very long time. So there's that. Now, what to do about a video today? I love it. I went into my meditation this morning, as I often do, and I wanted to do the video very early. But then we ran out of electricity, so I go outside, what's going on? Then we got all the Hydro-Quebec people, they're playing with the lines. So they said they're changing the wiring, and it would be like 4, 5, 6 hours. So it just basically came back on, so luckily, I took some notes because, 6 hours after a meditation, I might lose a lot of stuff. First, a little bit of cafe, mi amors. Yum, yum, bubble gum, babies. So yes, I go into my meditation because that's what Richard does from now on. I want to tap into, and I'm just going to repeat because maybe some of you are new viewers to Richard, but, this is what I want to do. I'm coming really into my person. My higher self is full activated. I am crystalline right now, so I can feel, I can resonate, I can scan the frequencies within this organic matrix. And what I want to do is tap into subjects that I feel are most on people's minds, what people question the most, what kind of help can be brought in, right? Or what kind of practices one might do, whether it be like a change of how we think, see things, manifest, tap into higher self. This is really where I'm at right now. So today, I'm going like, wow, I just did last Friday, I think, a beautiful video on how to communicate with your higher self. I really enjoyed that video, but as a follow-up, we had a birthday this weekend. So our brother Gary, Gargar, his son had a birthday. And, I'm very aware of word magic, of spell casting. And most of us, walk around using words that were given to us. Unbeknownst to many, it is exactly just that, word magic, spell casting. And that is included within that birthday song, And so I was with my best friend, Jenny May. And, if you're going to sing Gar Gar to your son, let us compose something that you can change the wordage around, still sing it in the same hymn, but it doesn't have that decay thing to it. I will explain all in due time, my friend. This is just a little bit of my intro. And so we did compose something and we made it even funnier. So Jenny May and me like grabbed my phone and did a recording and shipped it to Gargar so that the next day Gary with his partner Mel, beautiful woman, they were driving with the son in the car. And they knew we're going to play it for them now because now they can't run away from the song. So he went full blast with our voices. I mean, we had been drinking wine. So we were loud, maybe obnoxious, and the kids couldn't like jump out of the car. So it was brilliant. So they got like the Life Day Wish, but with new word casting. I will resume it or share the lyrics to you guys, my family, afterwards. But first, let's come back a little bit. Let's rewind. Okay? I wanted to give that example to say that why I decided to want to talk about this subject today. So, you know, there are common word spells and reframes that we can do, okay? Many of you are aware of it. You hear me often saying, like, I oversee or I understand. I never say I understand because I don't give permission to someone to stand over me while I'm under and they're like spell casting and dominance towards me. That's one I use very much. You know, I also say like greetings. You know, I never say words like good morning because mourning, although spelled differently, you mourn at a funeral. So you're actually like wishing someone a happy depression, right? There are so many words like this. So I took a few down so that I would not forget. So one of them that's common is exactly that, hello, right? So that's why I say greetings, grand rise, good day. Because hello, the origin of it would be hell and low, as in lower your frequency. So those two together, and everyone says that first thing, like they greet everyone. So bringing hell and lowering your vibration. So we can reframe it and use like more like a ha-low, like a halo. You can use blessings, golden rising, grand rise, greetings. These are beautiful examples. The good morning, the hidden code, like I just said, is about a mourning the dead. So you can reframe it to joyous daybreak, golden rise, blessed dawn, greetings, weekday. So that is talking about having a weekend day. So weekend celebrates the end of strength. So if we reframe it as in sunny days or sun days, 2 words, not Sunday, okay? But creation days or divine rhythm or anything really that you can like play around with. But when we talk about the weekday, that's what it is. It's celebrating the end of strength. It weakens. As I explained, the understand, stand under. Reframe it to understand, oversee, recognize. Spelling. The language, okay, has a casting vibrational codes to it. So what we want to do is bring awareness to the spelling and your own reality. Because when we travel and we interact with others, that's what we do. We do word magic. And if you don't have your awareness around, well, this is it, right? Like it's just like little baby curses here and there if you want. So yes, another good one, my family, is the government. It governs your mind, your mental state, and the mental control of via a structure. So, you know, you can start talking instead of saying the government, right? You can say like a sovereign alignment or an inner governance, right? Live, you know this one, my family. Live in the mirror is evil. So it's backwards. So it has that duality embedded within that word live. So speak life with conscience intent, right? Belief. You have the word lie right at the center of belief. So we can reframe that as knowing, resonance, alignment. And basically it is like having a constant giving through repetition, like the phrases, happy birthday, okay? Amen. Many of you do not know this, some do. But you know, when you say amen, you're actually removing the strength of your prayer, because amen is actually a demon called Amen-Ra. So all that intention that you put into goes directly to that entity. So it weakens your manifestations, or even the word prayer I don't like, because, you know, prayer, you pray upon. I mean, it's everywhere if you look the symbolism in word casting. But what else do I have for you? All right, so I think that's good enough for the examples. I got much more, but I think we all like understand, right? Now let's talk about the happy birthday song, okay? Let's break it down as a ritual. The repetition of the same phrase, happy birthday, nya, 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 nya. Well, this, okay, is like spell casting right away, and then you have the candles that come on top of it. That is a fire element. We're tapping into the elements right now. And the wish is a contract. The applause at the end, it's sealing that contract. So at the end, when everything is done, said, and sung, and celebrated, you know, there's that age confirmation. Well, how old are you today? So you see what happens here is that by doing this ceremony right now, it's a very subtle, but it affirms decay, linearity, and time-based identity, right? There's a reason why they came out with this and everyone sings it, and how many billions of people sing it all the time. And again, you know, like going back to past conversations, Femi, like originally when the simulation here, beautiful planet ship Gaia was created, it was made to live out fantasies, and we would have lived out much like longer experiences, you know. But, you know, I mean, it's not just like in modern day age times and moments that it's because of the food or the water or what's in the air or in the ground. There's much more to it. It was a very well thought of on how to feed on us sentient, benevolent beings as softening a battery. You know, they came at it from all directions. And the spell casting is a really, 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 really big one. So what else do I have for you? Okay, so what I want to do now, my Femi, is I want to share with you like the new song, I guess you want to say, or the lyrics that I composed with my bestest Jenny May for Gary's son, for Gargar's son. So let's go. I have written it for you. Are you ready, my Femi? So, I mean, like, I'll put the PFD in the description box. And if you want to use it, you can alter it. But these are the words. I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to say the words. No more clouds and no more cages. You are timeless, wild, and true. May your sails hum joy forever. May your breath break every chain. You're reborn through love and starlight, and you'll never age again. Yay! Isn't that beautiful? So focus on it. Do your researches. Like, that song is a very tricky song. And although, because, you know, in my meditation, I started questioning my inner flame, my higher self, one of the same. But see, I like you using the inner flame, because everything is within me, not outside of me. And that's the thing with the word higher self, right? A lot of people seem to have a concept that it's outside of themselves, like on a linear time. Like, when people, look at creator, or some people call God, they look outside. Well, it's all inner. So that's why I like to say inner flame, right? But so I'm having this discussion, I'm throwing the ball around. Now, say that because we've landed in 5D. So that's density merged with dimension. And density would be like more of a frequency, as the dimension would be like anchoring it, and then the roots come in. So, it's all coming one, and that's where our DNA goes from carbon clay to crystalline. And this is why we're starting to look younger, and all our special gifts are coming online. A lot of you, your visions are less blurry. We're all getting like the tinglings and the ringings and the upgrades. But now what happens, because not everyone has done a crossover to like this 5D template. We can still be mingling around with people who are anchored in fear, so 3D. And we're still emerging right now, right, together. So what would happen if, say, it is our life day, so everyone's coming to celebrate, you have awareness, so you want to break the code of disillusionment. But what if the other ones that we call, sleepers, or, some are NPCs, or however we look at it, and they come and they blast you with the original song? Well, the thing is yes, it could still have a frequency, but only if you hear it and you act out of fear. What that means, fear, is you're lowering your frequency and then you're matching theirs. So therefore, it could have some realignment or hooks from that old template. Maybe they're not as powerful. Maybe they don't have as much the muscle, but it's enough to have a bit of an attach. So my suggestion is that you could either just raise your frequency while it is sung to you, and you're aware of the spell casting, and without having to necessarily rebuke, because rebuke would be like more of maybe a lowered frequency, right? But you see it for what it is, you get it, but you simply just detach from it, because when our energy is vibrating at a higher level, these things can't attach, like they slip. It's like rubber and glue, or oil in water, or something of that frequency. So you're just very aware, and then like you let out that frequency, and it won't attach to you. I mean, me for myself, whenever someone on my life day starts singing, I go, hush, stop, I don't want it. But see, today I went into my inner flame and meditated and said, okay, you could break it, but you have to be in love and be that tower, that frequency that comes out, and then that the spell casting won't attach. There's always that, my friends. And what else do I have for you? I also have a little poem for you, but I'm going to keep that for the end. And I think that's all of my notes, my famille. So, without further ado, let's go grab... we wanted the kitty cats for my beloved Michelin today. Hi, Self, Oversoul, and Universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to my intro right now. I'm going to keep them. There's two that came out. We got the Hermit and the Strength card. So everything I need to see in regards to that, the spell casting, word magic, how, we've been manipulated, at throwing words around unbeknownst to us. And unfortunately, it's like a form of do I really want to use the word curse? Maybe a baby, whatever. But, we do it all our life, right? Every day we say this repetitive spell casting. So it would lower our life frequency. It would soften our life light energy. And that's what it used to feed upon. So tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in this now. Let's cut, let's rock and roll. So as I said, we had the Hermit and the Strength. I'm going to put them down first. The Queen of Cups. All right. So then we got the Ace of Swords. We got the Six of Cups. We got the Nine of Swords. We got the Nine of Cups. We got the Hanged Man. We got the Ace of Wands. Clarifiers, the Two of Swords. The Eight of Swords. And then the Seven of Swords. All right, my family. So let me see, what do I have here? So in regards to my whole intro, so we got the Hermit that comes in, the first one. So this is coming out of a slumber, a dark night of the soul. It's an off-world energy, but it's got information. That's what he's bringing, the Hermit, like that light, right? Like calling to the sailors at sea. You know, so the Hermit. So, you know, like, yes, there is a lot of truth to what I said, because this being the first card is like, well, it speaks a lot, right? It could be like the incantation. It could also represent that we're being made aware of all the spell casting, and we're coming out of that slumber right now. And then we got the Strength. So we're taming that beast by the mouth with this knowledge. And then we got the Queen of Cups. So she's the empath queen. She's got an emotional intellect to her. She's looking at her chalice. So she can be a little vindictive at times, but that's what it is, you know, the empath queen. So, you know, that whole word casting was a ceremony, was put out to us in order to have strength to bring, you know, like a bit of that sorrow. So that's in the background. That's how I'm absolutely taking the first row. The spell casting came out to give strength to them, and then bring that sadness, okay, to humanity. In the now moment, though, with the information that I am giving, it's the Ace of Swords. So that's an alpha card, and Ace speaks about truth, justice, information. It talks about spell casting, because swords is an air element, goes to the mind, comes as wars, and even onto contract. So we speak the truth. Then we got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, that's the heartbeat. That would be like off-world generosity coming back in. The cups, emotion filled to the brim with flowers, off-world energy. So there's a lot of healing happening right now with that post-word casting. Yeah, because we're here right now, we're cleansing it. We speak the truth towards what we've been speaking. And what that was, we're having that off-world healing energy, rebalancement, where the meek inherits the earth, in regards to the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, guys, that's like exaggerated stress, blown out, sleepless nights, about information, could be seen as, you know, like with that stress. What does stress do? It ages you, right? For the future, though, we do have the Nine of Cups. So that's all our wishes manifested and granted. In regards to the Hangman, because we've been very uncomfortable for a very long period of time, but now we're getting that aha hollow moment. Not hello, hollow, right? There is so much going on here. And then we end with the Ace of Wands. So we got two alphas. One that is sword, now the wand. And the wand could also be seen like it's a fire element, you know, blowing out the candle. There's a lot going on here, but we are talking about creativity, honorability, passion, artistic creativity. So it's a very fiery, it's a very good. So two alphas right there, I love it. In the clarifiers, these cards are so beautiful. We got the Two of Swords. So yes, that spell casting, whether it be in a celebration song or just what we throw like on a daily basis as seen as it's the right normal thing to do, that has put us at a cross point, stuck with that information. And you know, that's not a very, very good thing, because that stuck brought us to the Eight of Swords. Self-inflicted mental imprisonment with that information. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, that's what it is. And then the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Hold on a sec, because these are all new cards. The Seven of Swords would be having... I'm sorry I gotta do this to you guys, but it's because I recognize the imagery, and now I often get with my sevens and my eights confused when I don't recognize the imagery. So yeah, so Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, because I don't want to get them mixed up because they have a sword. So yeah, the Seven of Swords is a strategy. And then the Eight of Swords would have been self-inflicted mental imprisonment. Oh yeah, look, I'm not gonna edit. This is just the way it is when I get a new deck. But you know what? It's good because I rely on the imagery too much. You know, so here we go. We're almost there. Yeah, so the Eight of Swords, that's what it is. Self-inflicted mental imprisonment. Okay, so memorize. Seven of Swords, strategy, strategy, strategy. All right, let's clarify this. So everything about the world casting was if for us to be stuck and we couldn't move. It's blind to all that information. Again, swords, air, thought, words, contrast. It put us into self-inflicted mental imprisonment, blinded to what was truly going on with the information. And it was like a strategy, very strategic, you know. So let's go see what else I can get. My beautiful Femi with my golden major arcanas. I don't need my eyes for these ones. All right, so we got, what do we have? We got the Magician that flew out right now. So as above, so below, as within, as without. This world casting does exactly just that, would manifest, right? So we got him right there. And what else do we have? Let's see. We have the Fool. So that's at the heartbeat. So it's a new day, a new dawn, the Fool, the Fool's new journey, reincarnation. And then we end with Secrets of the Universe coming online with the High Priestess. Also, you know, we got the Magician, the High Priestess. These are all like spiritual elements with the Fool at the center. So, you know, that's looking really, really good. And with the High Priestess, we're talking about duality, from dark to light, with the pillars, or how our Gargar likes to say, Janice. So let's go see with Aurelie. All right, so Aurelie. Come online, my beauty stallion. So tell me, was I accurate with my intro, the information about spell casting, word magic? And it's very good to be like very aware of what that we set out as information, right? There's a lot of swords right here. Now, was I accurate also with my reading of the cards? Did I miss anything? Did I read the download Polaroids wrong? So it's a no. So yeah, so it's as if right now people are coming more and more aware of the wordage that they are using. And let's go ask this one, Femi. There's also what I saw in my meditation this morning. So see, for all those who have done the work and are anchored in 5D right now. So that's like a crystalline template. Now, if we're surrounded by, you know, like people who've not done the work and they're more carbon-based still, or they haven't fully merged, or sleepers or whatever. Now, if they come and they would use words like, you know, to you, like good morning or that life song, will it still affect you if you are aware of it and you raise your frequency? So that's it. It's like it slides off. Like oil and water is what I'm feeling, or rubber and glue, or, well, no, that doesn't work well. Rubber and glue, because that's how you do latex, and I know that that works. So yeah, forget rubber and glue. But like oil and water, Yeah. So there you go, famille. So, thank you, Aurélien. I need more coffee. I'm going to give it to you a second time. Okay, another sip. Yum, yum, bubble gum, babies. Now, do you want to hear my poem? Let me get it for you, because a lot of you have mentioned that you love them. And, when I go in meditation, they come so easily to me on the subject. Like, if I stay awake and I think, I'd probably be like, trying to, but no, it's different coming out or coming back online. It's very easy. So I just record what I have to say, and it kind of just blends in so well. All right, so let's go. This is the CODEBREAKER'S Creed. I break the code of disillusionment. I choose to see what's truly mine. The radiant now, where nothing hides. Where words don't bind, but realign. No more songs that age the soul. No more greetings born from grief. I speak in light. I spell in gold. My breath is truth. My tongue is peace. So if I say Happy Life Day, it's not a phrase, it's a new star. Lit by joy, not bound by time, reborn again in who you are. Yay! Did you like it? I love it. So there you go, Femi. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the PDF of that one too in the description, because many of you are saying like, wow, the poems, you should write a book. Well, you know what? If you love it so much, it is such a pleasure for me to read them to you, but I'll do it so like that you can have it if you want it, if you choose to. So there you go, Femi. This was not like a big video or a big topic, but I felt it, there's something about, that wordage. And although many of us are being more aware of it, I still thought that it would go very well to a follow-up to how to contact your higher self video. So there you go. I hope you liked it. I wish you a great day, well, what's left of it. So be good, be kind to yourselves, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. I love you back. Ciao.